Good morning, Helen. It's Wednesday, and I gave myself a bit of a trim. What do you think? Alright, so I wanted to start off by apologizing to our subscribers. Apparently we've had a very, sleep-deprived and kind of boring week. But hey, that's life, right? Oh well. So my video from Friday was actually recorded on Friday morning with a massive hangover from the night before at the rock show. I just don't do mornings very well, so that's kind of why my video is fairly terrible. So I'm recording this one on Tuesday night after getting home from work, still kind of wired. Should be more exciting. So Wednesdays, for people who are just subscribing or have not really known, are supposed to be theme days. This month's theme was supposed to be obsessions, and Helen, you blew me away with yours. Yeah, I don't really have that many obsessions, actually. I don't really obsess over things. I kind of move on really fast. So I think that obsessions is going to have to be just this week's theme, just the 2 Wednesdays, and then we'll change it up next week. So you asked me what my favorite movie is, and that's kind of a hard question to answer because there's so many of them that I really like. So I'm gonna try. The short answer I usually give people when they ask me what my favorite movie is Eternal Sunshine of this. Oh, that's hard. Eternal Sunshine. So the short answer that I normally give people when they ask me what my favorite movie is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yes, I got it. I really like Michel Gondry's sort of, all of his movies, his directing style, and he's got a very specific style that I really like. But there are a few other movies that I really enjoy as well. I really like Jim Carrey as an actor, and kind of anything that he's in I really enjoy. For instance, The Number 23. Amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, I would very much suggest it. The acting in it is superb. Directing is pretty good, and some of the visual effects are really awesome. I really like the way they tell the story. The writing is just amazing. That movie is primo. It's another one of those kind of top-notch films. One of those comfort movies that I really like and kind of go back to all the time is Jurassic Park. Yes, all 3 of them. I enjoyed every single one of them, and I'm looking forward to them trying to make a 4th. And I also just really like the classic nerdy kind of stuff, the Lord of the Rings, the Star Wars, all those movies. The Indiana Jones series, although the 4th one, not so much. But all those kind of old school, sort of nerdy movies I really enjoyed WALL-E. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's a movie specifically made for awesome. I really enjoy anything Pixar does. Their style is amazing. Even though it's animated and kind of made for kids, it's just amazing. It's awesome filmmaking. And I just really enjoy that kind of stuff. It's amazing. I love it. I really don't dislike any movie. To be honest, I love pretty much every movie, even if it's terrible. There are a few movies that I have not been able to watch all the way through. For instance, that Borat movie, I couldn't get through it. I turned it off and walked out. And pretty much anything made by those epic movie guys, the Not Another Teen movie, epic movie, the new ones coming out, disaster movie, the parody movies, just I don't get it. I don't like them. They're stupid. I can't believe that people are getting paid to write and make those movies. They're not even writing them. They're just putting some crap on a screen. Terrible. Bad idea. Don't do it. Hate it. Those movies suck. I'm sorry if you like them. They suck. My favorite genre of movie, I'd say, is low-budget horror. Mostly for the director's commentary on the DVDs, because it's always like, yeah, we made this movie on like $30,000, and it's like this huge, like Saw, the first Saw was made on I think, just a very shoestring budget. I think they had $29,000. Clerks was made on almost no money and blew up, went huge, and now Kevin Smith's a billionaire. All these movies were made on shoestring budgets, and I love that kind of stuff. The independent films are, lovely. So I guess I found my obsession, huh? I've sat here for a long time trying to think of what my obsession is, and now I found it. It's movies. I love movies. So yeah, basically, asking me what my favorite movie is a really complex issue. I just love movies. Okay, so as I was editing this video, I got distracted because that's what I do, and I started browsing on YouTube, and I figured out that my other obsession, and it's been sort of an obsession for a long time, and it's not really it's not really an obsession, but it's kind of an interest of mine, is live theater. I really love live theater. I love musicals. I love going to shows. I love the technical side of stuff, which is what I did for a long time as a living. I love live theater.